Hi, my name is Pamela Holland. I am 53 years old, a grandmother, a mother of two. I have been at House to Home for about a month and a half now. I grew up pretty well, a nice home, drug-free, but I ran into the wrong boyfriend at age 19, and he pushed and pushed for me to use drugs, and instead of leaving him, I began to use crack cocaine. And I struggled with that off and on for about 15 years. I've had great jobs and I've lost them due to drug abuse. I involved myself with petty theft, and it was just that, petty. I've lost jobs, petty theft, had money, petty theft. So I said that to say it was petty. But it cost me some time in jail. So during those times in jail that I had to spend little short stints in jail, I had to come home and like my mom sold her home, so she moved to Las Vegas. So I used three transitional living homes. This being my fourth one actually, so 4. And the ones before that were good, but I left them successfully, get my own place, get a new job, and then I relapsed. So I found House to Home after doing a short stint in prison and then going home to stay with my mom. But I couldn't stay there long because you have to be on a lease. And in order to be on the lease, you have to pay so much money, and I didn't have the money. So I found House to Home from someone who knew about this home, and I talked to the owner, Chris Clark, regarding being a client here. Well, I'm trying to finish my A degree in Cypress College. I have 2 more classes to take, so I'm doing an internship here also. I was blessed because Ms. Clark told me about how she could use someone to advocate for the clients. I have pretty good public speaking background, and so I client advocate also, as well as being a client living here. I think that this is a great house, so I found that to be so. Well, I've been at House to Home for about a month and a half now. My experience here has been rewarding, as well as I've learned quite a bit how to stay focused. I learned to make a plan and stick with that plan. So in other words, what I do is I call different businesses and I talk to them about donations to help the women here, women that are homeless, so that we can get them where they can be strong again and be on their own again. So I learned how to compose a letter, to fax off these letters, to have a good client business relationship with the different people that I speak with. We've gotten donations in. I've also learned a lot about the business of transitional living homes because they're needed today very badly due to the drug usage, alcohol and drug usage. So it takes a special person to run a house like this. You know, if you can come in and not have all the cash that's needed to come in, and then that person also helps you, which the owner here, Chris, has helped me to learn about my career because it's in human services, and it's been very rewarding to me. I learned from Chris how to stay focused, how to make decisions and stick by them. The mistakes that I've made, I've learned not to dwell on them so that I can grow. I can learn from them instead of dwelling on them. I've never been put down here, whereas when you make a mistake in places, jobs, other transitional living homes, you're like put on a punishment, which is good in some places, but when you've grown and you have to be talked to like a grown-up here, you're taught. So that helped me a lot. That helped me to learn myself, to focus on what my goals are and to work on those goals little by little. Patience is what I learned here also. That's very important in life, in any career, is patience. Well, my future plans is to become a therapist. I would like to become a licensed marital therapist or behavioral therapist, whichever comes in my path. A House to Home plans to open a domestic violence facility, and in that facility a therapist is very important for the woman that's been traumatized. House to Home has helped me to again stay focused with school, my grades, a safe living environment to come home and study. People around here are safe and positive, so it doesn't interact with any negativity that I would have to deal with. If there's any problems, they're always talked about for people to be together, and that's just the way it is here. House to Home has helped me to work on my goals, which is to become a therapist. I'm client advocating right now, so that's helping me to stay focused on being in the Human Services Department. So basically, I'm just working on myself, working on my career, and I work part-time. I'll be working part-time in sales until something opens up in my career, and something else, and part-time here as an intern.